I've reviewed over 20 different mustache waxes. I've showed you guys how to apply that mustache wax. However, I've never shown you guys how to remove the mustache wax. And that's what we're going over today. I'm Justin and this is 30 Day Reviews. So why would somebody want to remove your mustache wax after they spent all that time making their mustache look all nice? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, maybe you applied too much and you kind of need to start over. Two, you're going to head to bed and you don't like to leave it in your stash when your head is on the pillow. Or maybe you just want to let your mustache relax and do its own thing so that it can be a healthier mustache. Whatever your reason, you need to be able to remove that wax safely and hopefully quickly. And there's a couple of ways to do that. The first way is with soap. You have a couple of options for this. You can go the route of a beard soap, which is pretty much for all your facial hair, or you can use any soap that is a clean soap or a chemical-free soap that basically makes it all natural. Those will all work pretty good. I've used Fat Ash on my mustache before and it's worked perfectly fine. So I don't see why any natural soap wouldn't work well. I prefer the liquid soap because I can put a little bit more onto the mustache. Now you're going to want to do this in the shower, of course, because you're going to have to leave that soap on your mustache for at least a couple of minutes to really let it break down that mustache wax. So go ahead and do whatever else you need to do in the shower. And once it comes time to rinsing out the mustache, you're going to want to use some warm water. I find it helpful to have a comb, especially if I had stronghold wax in my mustache, because when it comes to rinsing it out, it's nice to be able to put it in and really just kind of work that wax out of there. I've had a couple of times where I end up needing to go ahead and apply it again, but usually, even with the really strong wax, I can get most of it out with 1 or 2 washes. Now, because you just stripped out all the oils out of your mustache, especially if you use some other than a beard wash, you're going to want to go ahead and apply some beard oil to rejuvenate the oils. However, if you're going to apply mustache wax right after that, don't use the oil because it will not allow the waxes to do what they're supposed to do, because beard oil or natural oils really do break down that beeswax really well, and it won't allow you to style your mustache whatsoever, and it turns to be just a mess. However, if it's going to be a while before you are going to apply your mustache wax, long enough that any beard oil is going to dry, you can go ahead and use it after a shampoo and a wash. If you have any questions about mustache care or about this video, go ahead and leave them down in the comments section below. I would really like to hear them. Now, the second and my preferred method of removing my mustache wax is with something like a beard oil or even a mustache wax remover like the Wild Willies that I reviewed a while back. Now, mustache wax remover is essentially just a combination of natural oils and carrier oils that help break down the beeswax. And the nice thing about something like that or a beard oil is that you don't have to wash it out right away. You can go ahead and put it in, let it do its thing, add a little bit more later on, and you can wash it out with some warm water whenever you're ready and it's convenient for you. And to show you guys how I use the beard oil, I'm going to go ahead and apply some just to one side. I'm just going to put a few drops on my hands here. And I'm just going to apply it very liberally to this side of my stash. And I can actually already feel it starting to break down the mustache wax just with that little bit that I applied right there. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit more just to the tip here. And what I usually do is I kind of rub it between my fingers here to really let that oil penetrate into the mustache wax. All right, and now I'm going to let it sit for a couple minutes, and I'll be back to show you guys the rest of the process using the beard oil to remove the wax. Alright, so it's been about 25 minutes since that last clip. And as you can see, my mustache on this side is drooping quite a bit more than the side that has wax in it. And as you can probably see as well, that the mustache hairs are separated quite a bit. And then to dry it off, and there we go. All the mustache hairs are all separated. I don't feel any more wax in it at all, and it has definitely removed the wax all within 25 minutes of me, well, doing nothing but watching TV. And that's why I really like the beard oil method, because you don't have to take a shower to be able to remove the wax easily with very little to no effort at all. That being said, I still do use the soap method in the shower when I have wax in my stash because, well, I'm already in there anyway, so why not? And if you're looking for a mustache wax, make sure to check out the playlist up here. And down below, that's going to be a playlist of tips and how-tos to help you have a better looking mustache and beard. Until next time, as always, you have a good one.